Greetings. The date is August 3rd, 2015. 1 week ago, I posted this picture on my Facebook page. I had a book, Watching the Watchmen, that when I finished reading, I needed a place to put it. I wanted to put it on my bookshelf downstairs, but there just wasn't any room on that shelf. The shelves were too close together, so I put the book on one of my shelves upstairs. That meant I had to move this very large pile of graphic novels. I thought about taking this pile downstairs where I could put them on the shelf and then read through this pile as slowly as I liked. But I decided that instead of doing that, I wanted to try and read through this entire pile as fast as I possibly could. Some days I might be able to get quite a bit of reading in, some days I might barely get any reading in at all. And in order to keep myself going and keep myself from losing interest, I decided I was going to put up weekly videos showing how many of these graphic novels I read in the previous week. And since I didn't post a video starting this project, I'm showing you what the pile looked like before I started, and I'm telling you how many books that I read in the past week. Before I took this picture, I read a book, Catwoman: Wild Ride. I did start and finish that book on the day that I took that picture, so I am counting that as one of the books that I read in the past week. Also, I read Majestic by Brian Hogwin, Joe Casey, and Ed McGuinness, Brightest Day, Volume 1, Green Arrow, Here There Be Dragons, The Kingdom by Mark Waid and a slew of other artists, and Nightwing, Love and Bullets. These were the 6 books that I read from this pile that are no longer on this pile. I also read Superman, Batman, Night and Day. The reason that that is not on the pile is because that is one of the books that I bought and arrived within the last week. Occasionally, I will buy other books that will go on the pile. So, in addition to me trying to eliminate this entire pile and put them all on the shelves in vertical order once I've read them, I'm also going to see occasionally I might be buying other books if there's good deals online. And so I want to see just how much progress I'm actually going to make and how much of an enemy of myself I'm going to be if I buy more books. This week it wasn't that bad. I only bought 2 books which were put on the pile. Superman, Batman, Night and Day, and Batman: The Return of Bruce Wayne. Now I'm going to show you the pile as it looks now, and then next week we will report back and we will see how many of these books that I read and how far I got. We'll see if I made more progress this week than I did last week. And I'd like to keep doing this for a while. Several months ago, in fact it was probably a year and a half ago, I did monthly challenges for myself. 1 month I tried to read 1 graphic novel a day for an entire month. Another month I tried to read and review a single issue every day for a month. I also tried to read 1 really big graphic novel every week for a month. I had different challenges set up for myself, and that stopped right around the time when I started working throughout the week. And I wanted to get back to something kind of like that, which is kind of part of the reason that I started doing these videos, in addition to also trying to keep myself from giving up on this a couple of graphic novels in. And so I thought this would be a fun little thing for you guys to see me go through, as well as me also going through it myself. So now, without further ado, you will get to see the pile of graphic novels as they look now, and then we'll get to see them again in a week. Here we have the pile as it looks now. I've moved Madame Xanadu Disenchanted up to the top of the pile. It was somewhere down here. As you can see, I started reading that, but I did not finish it before the week was up, so that will go to the top of next week's list. And other than that, the pile is a little bit smaller. It may not look much smaller. I have added Bruce Wayne, The Return of Bruce Wayne right here. So that is the only addition that is on the pile as of now. And there will be another addition in the coming week. I already know about it. But other than that, I will see you guys in a week, and we will see how much smaller the pile is then. Wish me luck, and I will see you guys with my regularly planned videos throughout the rest of this week. Peace out.